let's talk about the power of saying yes to our neurospicies. So remember that our neurospices are navigating a world that's not set up for them, that they can't find control in, that they are struggling to find acceptance and understanding. They're struggling to understand it themselves. And when we say yes to them, that gives them back control. And that control is what helps them get from that fight or flight through those emotions and into that executive functioning. So saying yes is really important to these kids. Now, you're not going to be able to say yes to everything, but there's ways to say yes while also saying no. So when my little man says, hey, can I have this toy? I say, yes, let's put it on your list. We need to save up for it. Hey, Mom, can I have ice cream? Yeah, you can have ice cream after you finish your dinner. And then he goes, well, what if I eat half my dinner and then I eat a bite of ice cream and a bite of my dinner and a bite of ice cream and a bite of my dinner? And I say, yeah, that sounds great. He's gotten half his dinner into him. And at the end of the day, whether he eats all his dinner first and then ice cream, or whether he goes back and forth between dinner and ice cream, he's still eating all of his dinner and the ice cream. It all gets into him. So I don't really care how he does it. So find ways to say yes. Get creative in how you say yes, because saying no to these kids starts moving this into a power struggle. You start saying that control over your life is mine, not yours. And then it brings them back into that fight or flight. That brings them back into that emotional dysregulation. They're relying on us to regulate them. And saying yes helps regulate that. Saying yes while also telling them how to manage it regulates them. Saying no says, I don't respect you. And you just have to figure out how to navigate this world on your own. You're not going to be perfect. You're going to say no a lot. Yesterday, I had a no day. And oh man, by the end of my day, I was so tired. It took me so long, the entire day, to figure out that I was saying no to my kid all day. And that is why I was frustrated and I was angry and I was stressed out. And that was why he was fighting back and he was starting to stim. He was starting to spin on his knee again. His meds weren't working. It was awful. And he goes to bed and I'm snuggling him and I go, oh, today was rough because I said no too many times. So it is what it is. We're not all going to be perfect. Not every day is a yes day. But when you can do it, you got to do it. Do the best you can. And when you do it right, my little man goes, I'm getting so many yeses today. And I know I'm doing something right. So do your best. I just try to say yes.